What's up? What's up, everybody? It's your boy Fuzzy Blues back again. Another reaction video. Okay, here we go. We got Connecticut Sun at the Indiana Fever. I picked the Fever to win this game. They lost again, bro. By 2 points, the Connecticut Sun who get their first win of the season. Shout out Connecticut Sun. We need to see what the heck is going on. Again, they're still without Clark here, but again, losing to the Mystics is one thing. Losing to the Sun is a complete at home too is completely different thing in my opinion. And again, I don't care, how impactful Clark is to the team. Obviously, she's incredibly fast. We know this, but the Sun are just not. They're kind of in a rebuild year. They have a lot of young people. Tina Charles and Marina Mabrey, the only real, veteran pieces on the team like that. That have a lot of success. That's a nice move by Boston. So to lose to Fever, who again are a competitor, a championship team. It's not just one person, a championship team. To lose to this team, again, it's basketball. Anything can happen every given day. I don't think this will happen in a series. But after losing to the Mystics and this loss as well, I would be concerned. I would be concerned if I was a Fever fan. I would. I truthfully would be. And they said, and I also saw at this time, I saw that as Mabrey makes it a ridiculous three-pointer, and that the viewership had went down for Fever fans because Clark wasn't there, which is enough for me to be like, look, if you have a lot of these fans who are just there for Clark, have a lot of opinions on what's going on in the WNBA and the rest of the league and injuries, you have no, in my opinion, my point of view, if you only care about Clark and not the W, then you shouldn't be commenting on the W. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. If you really don't care about that and only watching Clark for Clark, which is fine, you're allowed to do that, but don't be commenting on the WNBA and reaching what other people are doing at all. Don't do that at all. I don't take your word at all to any heart. That's my opinion, and that's my opinion. I got heated and I missed all the highlights here. But yeah, see, Mitchell's going here. She gets a layup to be down 84-83, but then there wasn't enough time. Fever are going to get a shot here. They get it to Mitchell, but does not. Oh, the defense from Tina Charles stops the Connecticut survived that game. Let me look at the box. Okay, so Fever up by 2. Connecticut beat them in the second quarter, beat them in the third quarter. They try to come back in the fourth. They almost do, but it's just not enough. They did not have enough in this second and third quarter. That's crazy. That's great. Sorry about my rant. The rant may be distracting from the highlights, but let's look at the box score here. 8 and 9 for Nelson Adota, 18 points, 11 turnovers is crazy for Tina Charles. That is insane. It's still +6. That's wild. 26 points for Mabrey though, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, a block. Yeah, that's a great game for Mabrey, honestly. 12 points for Sanaya Rivers, 6 assists, 2 rebounds. That's a solid game for Sanaya as well. And he's some more at 2 points. She shot at 4. Nothing too crazy, but again, this 26 and 18 from Tina Charles ended up being, with 12-2 from Sanaya Rivers, ended up being enough to get the job done. Tasha Howard, 9.6 rebounds, 17 from Aaliyah Boston, 8 of 10 from the field, 8 assists, 5 rebounds. She had a good game. 13 points from Kelsey Mitchell. 12 points from Lexi Hall. Bonner had 13. Sophie Cunningham had 10. 9 points from Dantes. It's just crazy. It doesn't make sense to me how they really lost this game. And how, I feel like this is just a collapse, kind of. Not ultimate collapse. They're 2-4, but, 1-3 at home. But, to lose to the Sun? I don't know, man. Contenders don't lose to the Sun. I don't care if you're out of your star. I don't care if you're out one of your stars, your star player. I don't think contenders lose to the Sun, bro. Sorry. That's just my opinion. Let me know in the comments. Fight me in the comments if you think I'm wrong. Fight me. Subscribe and tell me how much I stink. Tell me. I need to hear it. Let's look at the fantasy, though. Big fantasy day, 5 games this day. 5 points from J.C. Sheldon. This was the Fever Sun, so 5 points from Sheldon. I had nothing else this game. What about here? Fever and the Sun. And nothing really here. Okay, so I only had the 5 points from Sheldon for that. I had to worry about there. Fever had 5 points again from Sheldon. 17 from Bria Hartley. I'll take 17 from Hartley for sure. And then 21 from Nelson Adota. I'll take it as well. That's very helpful. That's pretty good from those two. From kind of more players, you take 17 and 21 from those two. What about here? Natasha Howard had 17 as well. Tina Charles had 12. Because of those 11 I think it would definitely been a lot more. You take 11, add 11 points to this. Was that 23? That's a much different game. So 11 turnovers is tough. That's what you only had 12. Sanaya Rivers at 21.5. That's a great game. That's another good game from Sanaya Rivers there. That really is. But yeah, I don't know. Sun, congratulations to Sun for getting their first win. I'm sure it felt great. Especially doing on the road too. Sun are 1-5. Fever fall to 2-4, bruh. Let me know what you think. I'd be nervous. But who am I to say? Peace.